Ok. Bueno, bienvenidos al ciclo de charlas internacionales de la Feria de Movilidad Académica 2022, organizada por la Dirección de Internacionalización de la Universidad de los Andes. Esta charla será realizada en inglés por parte de nuestro socio y se espera que ustedes participen en inglés también para que puedan hacer sus preguntas. I would like to welcome everybody to our international talks, which was organized by the Office of International Affairs of UNIANDES, a 4-hour mobility academic fair 2022. These international talks are going to be organized to be with several partners and are going to be in August, September, and October. So if you miss this one, you may want to go to another one, not only this month, but the next and the next month, okay? Today we have Nicole Veers, who is the coordinator of incoming students of School of Business and Economics at Maastricht University. With this university, we have a partnership exclusive for management students, so that's why we only invite you guys here. We're going to have a 20-minute lecture, and then we will answer the questions made in the Q&A of this meeting. If you can find the Q&A, you can search it near your toolbox of this meeting, and you will find the Q&A chat, so you can have your questions there. And the questions are going to be answered after. If you want to participate using your mic and your camera, you can also do it. You need to raise your hand by the time we are in questions and answers. This meeting is going to be recorded and shared. Um, if you want to send me your presentation, I received your mail, but it doesn't have your presentation.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I did send
Don't
it,
worry.
but perhaps it's too big. But how can I share it to your students again?
We are seeing your presentation now.
You were seeing it. Okay,
Yes,
because I don't see it, so yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have it here. Yeah, I have it. Okay, I
great.
see it.
Okay,
Okay. So
excellent.
I can start now?
Yes, you can start now.
Okay, yes. Okay, well, first of all, sorry for the confusion. I had some technical problems, but hopefully it's working now. Hello everyone. My name is Nicole Weerts, and I'm one of the incoming students coordinators at the School of Business and Economics of Maastricht University, which is, as you know, located in the Netherlands. I would like to first thank the Universidad de los Andes for giving us the chance to present ourselves during this virtual fair. Then actually I was going to show you a video that incorporates most of the information I wanted to share with you today, but I don't think it's working, so we have to skip that one. But I will make sure that you all will get it later on, and it can be seen as well on our website. I will make sure that your university will have the link to this very nice video later on. Okay, so why should you come to Maastricht? Well, we think because it's a very vibrant city and it's very centrally located in Europe and full of outdoor terraces, even in the winter. Maastricht is full of historical buildings and very convenient to get around. Because it's a small city, you don't need a car here. We are all sustainable and ride our bikes, which is very popular in the Netherlands as well. It's very centrally located because Paris is at a 2-hour train ride, and other European cities such as Brussels, Amsterdam, of course, Cologne can be easily reached by train or plane. There are a lot of it is very centrally located, so it's very easy to make some other trips while visiting Maastricht. You can visit the rest of Europe as well. Okay, then, for example, last spring we welcomed around 250 incoming exchange students, and for this fall, which will be next Thursday, September the 1st, we will welcome 500 international students from all over the world. This shows the great diversity we have of students at our school. Because of this mixed background, we bring together different experiences and points of view from around the world. So, SBE, who are we? We have around 5,000 students in our bachelor and master program and 500 academic and support staff. We are extremely proud of our 140 partner universities. This is one of our biggest assets. The exchange programs we have do not only allow you to experience our school, but it also allows our students to experience your university abroad, which is very important for us as well. We are ranked as the 6th best young university in the world. This mainly relates to our quality of teaching and our link to society, for example, company cases, guest house lectures, etc. We are also proud to be part of that 1% business schools in the world that can call itself Triple Crown accredited. So studying at SBE, what does it mean? Our academic program is divided into 2 semesters, a fall and a spring semester, as I already mentioned. The fall runs from September to late January and is composed of period 1, 2 and skills period training 3. Spring runs from late January, February to early July and is composed of period 4, 5 and the skills training in period 6. The course periods have a duration of 7 weeks and 1 exam week, so 8 weeks in total. The skills training period runs only for 2 weeks. Instead of doing 1 entire semester, you also have the option to come for just 1 period, which we refer to as a short term. English is our teaching language. All of our staff speaks English, next to Dutch, of course, and or sometimes German. As we use the problem-based learning system, I will explain that a little bit more in the next slides. Okay. But first, let me tell you which programs we have. We have bachelor and master programs completely in English. We have an online course database for exchange students, which is composed out of courses from all the different programs we offer. So out of all the programs you see in the slide here. The course database is quite extensive. To give you an idea of the offer, can send you the link of the 2001-2002 courses later on, and you already have an idea of the courses offered for that year. Master students will mainly have their courses at the complete new Tapane building, which is also introduced in the film I will send to you later on. Yeah, the Tapane building is one our most proud. We are very proud to have this Tapane building because it's really rebuilt and co-neutral, so it's completely sustainable, which is for Maastricht University very important. Okay, then some features and characteristics of our learning system. Then we have, of course, our problem-based learning system, which is quite unique in the Netherlands. It is a very small scale, so let's say 15 students per group, and it entails a lot of teamwork. You will have to work on a group project and on group assignments. We have an international classroom. I showed you already the number of incoming students we receive normally. And on top of these, we also have many regular international students. All of these different nationalities benefit from all different cultural backgrounds. Theory into solutions. The case study you need to do during your tutorials and with your team, we aim at learning you how theory can solve societal problems. We put the theory into practice. We learn by doing. Benefiting from your network. Tutorials change every 7 weeks, so you can create quite a network because you get to learn new students every 7 weeks. If you take 2 courses per period, you will even meet 30 different people per period. Then, in general, you have 8 hours of class per week, which might not seem a lot, but most of the work is expected from you. Self-study is really important and will take up most of your time here. Discipline is very important in our learning system. We do have a lot of very good learning facilities in the UM library and in the Tapane building as well. Okay, so the housing. Most of our exchange students stay at the International Student Guest House of the Maastricht University, which is located within walking distance to the city center of Maastricht. Of course, there are also options on the private housing market, but because of the very friendly policy for students, we advise you to opt for the guest house. Because the guest house has a very friendly cancellation and rental policy. They do have the option to rent for just one semester, which sometimes in the private market is not possible. The rooms are furnished, there is security 24/7, it's nearby SBE and the city center, and so that's a lot of advantages. We have to warn you, however, that there is an enormous housing shortage in Maastricht, as well as in other Dutch countries, especially for student housing. So if you decide to come to Maastricht and if you will be selected, do start searching for housing as soon as possible, because otherwise it might give a lot of problems to you. Okay, then the incoming students team. Well, here you see a picture of our team. We are there, of course, to help you before and during your exchange. We will assist you during the application and course registration process. We will inform you about educational matters such as deadlines, exams, regulations, scheduling issues, and so on. Before arrival, we will send practical information such as visa, insurances, opening a bank account, and housing. During the introduction days, we will give you a city tour, which will help you to get to know your temporary hometown. For any questions or concerns you might have during your exchange, feel free to drop by our office or contact us by email. The incoming team will do everything we can to make your study abroad in Maastricht one of the best experiences in your life. Thank you for listening. I will be happy to answer any questions you might have. Now,
Okay, thank you so much for that presentation. So, for the students that were listening to the talk, you can ask a question if you just want to write it down in the question and answer chat that you have available here. And if you want to talk here with Nicole, you can do it as well. You need to raise your hand so I can give you the permit to open your mic and your camera. Or if you just want to open your mic, that is okay as well. Okay. So far, we don't have questions, but let's see if they share up.
yeah, okay, no problem.
And they, yes, and they ask some questions. Okay, so we have one from the questions and answers.
Yeah.
So it says, so we will only have classes 8 hours per week.
Yeah, that's correct. But as said, you will work in a team, and there's a lot of self-study, and you will have to work with your fellow students out of your team on the projects that you will have to deal with. So the workload will be around 40 hours a week for 2 courses per period. Okay.
Okay, great.
So there are only classes 8 hours a week, but there's a lot of expected from you yourself and by working with your group actually.
Oh, okay, great. It's and there's another question says how important it is to learn Dutch.
Sorry, how? What the possibilities are to learn Dutch?
Yes,
Yeah,
Dutch, to learn
yeah,
Dutch.
okay. Well, first of all, it's for your study here, it's not necessary to learn Dutch, but I can imagine as you will come to the Netherlands, you would like to learn Dutch. So the Maastricht University does have a language center which offers Dutch language courses for students. So basic Dutch or perhaps proficiency in Dutch, whatever. There are a lot of options students can choose. Okay, I have to say these language courses, the credits, you cannot get credits for these language courses. At least these credits will not be on the SBE transcripts because it's not part of the SBE curriculum.
Oh,
Okay,
okay. And are they for free or do they have to pay an extra charge to go to these classes?
some will be for free and some will be charged indeed. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's great.
That the
Um,
students can check the Maastricht University website and then search for the language center, and then they can find all the information because it's separate from the School of Business Economics. So if they want to
oh,
have more
okay.
information, please check the website already. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. So, for I have another student coming. So, if you
Hmm.
want to ask any question, you can go to reacciones, and then you can raise your hand. And if you want to just write your question and don't ask the question directly here, you can do it by asking a question through a preguntas y respuestas or questions and answers in your toolbox of this meeting. There is another one that says, do we need any language certification, something like IELTS, TOEFL, or similar?
No, we request an English language level of B2 IELTS, B2 language level,
Yes.
but we will not ask for any proof. It's up to the home university, so
Mm-hmm.
Los Andes in
Mm-hmm.
this case, to decide about the level. So if you nominate the students, then we will agree on the English level.
Okay,
So
and I
there's
will
no
complete.
proof needed. No.
Okay, and I'll complete around that idea. So remember that according to our guide of language requirements, if the university does ask you for a B2 level, you need to provide certain certification. There are a lot of certifications that you can provide exactly to us. There is an entire guide that says that you can use an old IELTS if you have one, or an old TOEFL if you have one, or if you completed your 8 courses, English courses here at Universidad Los Andes, you can also use them. Or, I mean, you can use a lot of certifications to prove your language level for this specific kind of university that does not require a document to prove
Yeah.
your English. Okay,
Mhm. Yeah. Mhm.
great. Okay, let me see if I have hands. No, I don't have any raised hands.
I do have a question, Nicole, and is
Mhm.
if you offer some activities for the international students at home.
Sorry, you mean social activities or?
Yeah, for making them like to integrate.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we will start organizing a 2-day introduction, which is actually among the other exchange students. So they will first get to know the other exchange students, which will be, as I said, for fall, for example, 500, and in spring already 250, about 300. But besides that, we have a lot of initiatives at SBE to integrate with the regular students as well. Of course, they will meet other students during the problem-based learning sessions, so in the teams, in the courses they will follow, because that will be a mix from regular students and exchange students. But besides that, we have study associations which will organize all kind of social activities like a drink and a barbecue and some city trips. And we have the Erasmus Student Network as well, which is very active here in Maastricht, and they will also organize a lot of social activities. But for us, the IRO, we will organize more for the exchange group itself. But SBE also offers a buddy program where students can sign up and they will be assigned to a regular first year SBE student, and they will help them getting to integrate in Maastricht. Yeah, and it's good to know that during the introduction days, there will be a city tour and your students will be shown all kind of fancy places, nice places for students as well to go. So not only bank and student affairs department and university buildings, but also what is a good supermarket to buy cheap groceries, where can I go to get some nice clothing, which cafes will be interesting. So these kind of things will be mentioned as well. Yeah.
Amazing. That sounds so great. Okay,
That's
so we
great.
have
Yeah, thank you.
we have another question that
Mm-hmm.
maybe is for us, Daniela. It says, "So sorry, I got here a little bit late. So maybe you should could have already said it. What are the requirements to apply? As for the university, Uniandes are the courses we see in the Netherlands. Validated, homologados. Here, I will start by answering this question. First, you need to apply with us. You cannot, apply directly to the university. You need to apply with us in our internal call that is called Convocatoria de Intercambios Internacionales de Pregrado. We are about to open our next call, which is for a fall 2023. Right now we're about to open that internal call, and you will see all the requirements and papers that you need to fill in your application. I'll think Daniela will help me with the courses that if they're validated.
Yes, sure. So actually, Maastricht is one of our greatest partners, and many of our students go to study at Maastricht. So we already have
Yeah.
a record of the courses that can be validated from
Mhm.
Uniandes to Maastricht. What I suggest you to do is to ask for a consejería académica in the School of Management. Here is Nicole. Nicole is the academic coordinator, and she will give you more information about the courses that can be validated. However, what we suggest you to do is to see their syllabus and see what courses we do not offer here that you would like to see there, and maybe we can validate them as electives. I don't know if Nicole wants to compliment me with something else.
Yeah, in the database I just mentioned, indeed, you will already find a short description of the course and the contact details of that specific course coordinator. So you can always just email, that's allowed, the course coordinator directly if you have specific questions, or you can ask us to get the syllabus of last year so we can send you the syllabus as well. Okay?
I want to, can you hear me? I want to complement something, and just with Nicole just said,
Yeah.
by giving the syllabus to us, like the program itself here in Los Andes, we can do the pre-homologation process, so you can go to Maastricht and already knowing which classes are you going to validate in here, so you can have that clear. And normally, as Daniela said, it will be like electives or international business, like some classes that are like kind of similar in different business schools.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Nicole, and everyone for your answers. Okay, we have another question, which is, do you have an average of the fees or for accommodation and living?
Yeah, the housing will be around 500, 500 to 750 euros per month, but then we have a furnished room and living about 1000 euro. I mean euro, yeah, that's important to know euro
Yeah.
as well to live in Maastricht. So let's say 1750 euros, yeah,
Okay.
around that.
And
We will send information to the students who will be nominated, but I can also send it to you already. It's called the pre-arrival information, and in there we will send all details about living in Maastricht and cost for everything. And yeah, it will also be mentioned in the information sheet we will send to you already. Okay.
yeah,
But
that
before
was
selecting the
yes.
students, you do have this information as well.
We have it published, so I just want to show our students where is it. Okay, so
Yeah.
first of all, I'm gonna share my screen with you.
Mm-hmm.
So can you see it now?
Mm-hmm. I can
Okay,
see.
great.
Yes.
Okay, so you need to go to internacionalización.uniandes.edu.co, and there you will find Movilidad Académica. Under Movilidad Académica, you will find Nuestros Convenios. You click there, and you will find this publisher or this search in which you can find the university. I'm just gonna quickly look for the university here. Here is the university.
Mm-hmm.
And here you can find all the information of the university. So we already have the information, for example,
Yeah.
for a year 22-23.
Yeah.
And there you can see all the
Yeah.
information about courses, about deadlines, about language requirements. And at the very end, let me show you. You have the cost of living in the
Yeah.
Netherlands. So there
Yeah.
you have like kind of a budget for you guys
Yeah.
to see.
It can be a bit more expensive now, but yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And you have lots of information here. So I recommend you guys to check these fact sheet very carefully before applying.
Yeah. Yeah. Indeed.
Okay. Okay, let me see if we have more questions. We don't have any more questions. Maybe if you guys have any other question, I'll wait a couple of minutes more. So um feel free to ask whatever you need. This is the time to do it.
There's also a link to the website, isn't it, for exchange students on your information page. There's also the link to the IRO website.
Yes,
Okay.
it says exchange at the end. It says
Yeah.
exchange SBE,
Yes.
something like that. Yes, so we
Yeah.
do have it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Perfect.
we do have it as well.
That's perfect. Then you do have all the information we provide for interested students. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's good to know because on this page there's also the video I was referring to, and I advise the
Oh,
students who are listening
if you
now.
want, we can share it right now.
Yeah, it's really nice because there are two students presenting SBE, and yeah, I think it really gives a lot of extra information for your students.
Of course.
If you go to the website and then
Yeah, let
there's
me
a
check
video
if I
on
can
it.
share. Wait, just a second that I need to make something, a little change here.
Mhm.
But let me do it right now and then I'll play the video
Okay, that's
there.
great. Thank you. Because for some reason it didn't work in my presentation.
Okay, in just a minute we will share it.
Okay.
Comparte esa, yo creo que es esa, pero pregúntemelo primero. Ok, compartir con sonido.
Would you like to study abroad at the most international university in the Netherlands? Are you longing for an unforgettable exchange experience?
Join the School of Business and Economics at Maastricht University, where we will provide you with first-rate education and offer a wide variety of intriguing courses, all in English.
We are known for our innovative education model called problem-based learning, or PBL, which is based on small tutorial groups such as these and lots of interaction with fellow students from all over the world. Thanks. As a result of this inclusive and international learning environment, you are sure to hear many different languages and interact with cultures every single day, not just inside the classroom, but outside as well.
At SBE, we strive for international excellence. We are AMBA, AQUIS and AACSB accredited and part of the 1% business schools worldwide with the so-called Triple Crown accreditation. In addition, the ranking shows that we can easily compete with top institutions worldwide.
You'll probably be spending a lot of time here, studying at the Pine, or modern and new campus located in the middle of Maastricht. It's boasting a fascinating mix between old and new buildings, and it offers a great variety of leisure, study, history, and nature.
As for its city, Maastricht ain't a metropolis, but who needs it if you're one of the prettiest and oldest in the country? It's located a mere 2 hours from Brussels and Amsterdam and very close to the German and Belgian border, which makes it perfect for if you want a truly international experience.
In fact, about half of the students at Maastricht University come from all over the world, which makes for a very dynamic and multicultural atmosphere. The city's modest size ensures that you'll run into the same people all the time. And whenever you want to hang out with friends, they're only a short bike ride away. New experiences? Here we come.
Maastricht has many cafes and restaurants. Its historic buildings, charming squares and green parks have been the setting for many festivals over the years. If you're looking for nature, look no further than its surrounding hills, woodlands and open countryside.
Should you be in need of a change of scenery, you may want to explore the Netherlands and the rest of Europe. Just hop on a train and visit Amsterdam, The Hague or Utrecht. Or use one of the 8 international airports that are within easy reach of Maastricht and embark on a weekend in, let's say, Barcelona, Prague or London.
In case you are wondering about accommodation, we have that covered. Most of our exchange students will stay at the International Student Guest House of Maastricht University, located within easy walking distance to the city centre of Maastricht and SBE. It is home to international students from all over the world and therefore an awesome place to make new friends for life. You will get the full package. We will advise and assist you during your application process and you will receive academic guidance. Before you start your semester, we will do an extensive introduction program where we will do, of course, a tour of Maastricht University and the city. Our goodie bag contains practical items such as a Dutch SIM card. Throughout your program, you will receive full on-site support.
Long story short, Maastricht truly allows you to enrich your study abroad experience. There's tons of organizations, activities and initiatives in which you can get involved.
And we, from the International Relations Office at SSBE, will do anything to make your study abroad the best experience of your life.
As an exchange student, you are our #1 priority.
Thank you.
No, you're very welcome. That was a very good video. Okay, so we don't have any questions from our students. We waited, I mean, the length of a video. So I think it's fair if you just want to wrap it up, and then that will be okay. If you want to say your final comments or anything else, that will be okay as well.
No, okay, I would just like to thank you all for listening, and hopefully we'll receive a lot of applications or a lot of students who will be interested in Maastricht. So
Yeah,
looking forward
yeah.
to meet you in Maastricht.
Of course, of course. We're
Thank
going
you.
to send a group of students for the spring semester. We are about to nominate them.
Yeah, yeah, I'm looking
And we
forward, yeah,
hope we have another group of students for the next semester as well.
for fall. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Nicole, and thank you, of course, my colleagues in the business faculty as well, Daniela and Nicole, for being here to participate here. Thank you all students for attending this talk. Remember that we're going to have these talks not only today, but also during, I mean, the rest of August, where is rest of August, and September and October. So please go to our website or visit our Instagram page in which you can find more information about the talks that we are organizing with our partners. We have very interesting partners coming in the next few weeks. So you're very, very, very welcome and invited to go to these talks. Okay. And again, thank you so much, Nicole, for your time. I know this time
Thank
of the
you.
year is kind of stressful and full for you. So thank you so much for taking the time to come here to Unian this virtually and give us your time. It was very appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you for inviting me. Bye bye.
Okay.
Thank you, Nicole, for
Okay.
this great
Bye
presentation.
bye. Yeah.
Okay. Bye bye, everybody.